was adjusting a bit to American culture after living in our New York apartment for a few months. But my English Bermudian manners were deeply embedded inside me. And I never expected that my third grade teacher would throw a piece of chalk at me and hit me in the head. She dragged me out of the classroom into the hall as I was crying and asked, "Why didn't you stop talking when I told you so, Dell?" That's when I admitted, "My name isn't Dell, it's Debbie." "What?" she said. "You've been in my class all these months and you've never said a word about me calling you by the wrong name?" I didn't know what to say. In British manners, you do not, as a child, attempt to correct an adult. So my teacher learned something that day, but I doubt she knew that I was going to be terrified of her forever. My mother did, and next she did something about it. "Dear, you know I am a first grade teacher at our temple, our synagogue, and you are now about to become my teacher's aide." I said. That's when she started begging. "Oh, please, sweetie, I really need your help. Please come and help me. I really must have help, huh? Please?" What was I going to do? So I became her teacher's aide, and it wasn't always easy. There was the time when she went to the bathroom and left me in charge. It was a kindergarten class, and the kids decided to run around, laugh, and hide under their desks. I stepped up and I grabbed one of the boys, put him in his seat, and yelled, "Bad boy!" This wasn't so bad. So when we moved a few years later to a 2-story home, I decided to step up. And I put a huge cardboard box on the sidewalk and became a teacher, not just an aide. And I put up a sign that said, "Learn proper English here." And neighborhood kids actually signed up. I taught them how to read and write using correct, proper English that I'd grown up with. And I gave them tests they had to pass. They did wonderfully, and I had a neighborhood that loved the Queen's English. Now, there was one girl that was a problem. She tried again and again, but never passed the test. And I finally asked my mom what was going on. And Mom said, "Her brain is slow, sweetie. She's trying her very best. Be patient and kind." I didn't know then that my mother was a pioneer in special education in the 1940s, and she was shaping me to move along in her footsteps. And I have understood now that teaching and learning go together always, and being kind and patient go with them both. Thank you, Mommy.